Okay, Alec Pierce. I see a lot of people saying, "Hey, man, I should go get Alec Pierce." Forget Juwan. Forget Romeo. They need real speed. Alec Pierce is super fast. He is a legit deep threat. And he would give the 49ers sort of an element they don't have. I don't think they should sign Alec Pierce. Here's why. I think he's a bit of a one-trick pony. He's kind of like Romeo Doubs in the sense that he's gonna catch 3 or 4 passes a game. You can't run your offense through Alec Pierce. You can't give him 10 targets. You can't ask him to run digs and slants over the middle through traffic. He's gonna run longer routes, deeper routes, which is kind of what Ricky Pearsall does. I think he'd be kind of redundant with you already have. Ricky Pearsall, Alec Pierce, the same name. Pierce and Pearsall, Pearsall and Pierce. I don't know. So that's I don't think he's going to get $20 million a year. And he's really running. He's a very specific type of wide receiver. He's a very good deep threat. Like let me just bring up his numbers so I don't shortchange him. I know people love him and he's a very good player. In the specific right situation, he will go off. And like we just saw him last year with Daniel Jones. Imagine what he could do with Matthew Stafford. Last year, 84 targets, only 47 catches, but he's getting targeted deep down the field. 1,000 yards, 21.3 yards per catch. The year before, 22.3 yards per catch. So 2 years in a row, he's led the league in yards per catch. And he had 6 touchdowns this year, 7 touchdowns last year. He's a hell of a player. $20 million a year. Probably a high-level number 2. And again, if you put him on the Seahawks, you put him on the Chargers, he'd be great. A quarterback with some real power in his arm. Or you put him on the Niners and Mac Jones is a quarterback. I mean, we saw what Daniel Jones could do with Alec Pierce. If Mac Jones were throwing to Alec Pierce, I would be open-minded. But that's not the case. It's Brock Purdy. And Brock Purdy is a very, very good quarterback when healthy, who has his strengths and weaknesses just like every player. Sam Darnold has strengths and weaknesses. He doesn't really do so well with bodies around him. He isn't the most accurate quarterback, but you know what that dude does have? A freaking cannon. He can uncork that pigskin down the field, which is why they traded for Rashid Shaheed. It was really good pairing. They got Rashid Shaheed runs go routes. Sam Darnold throws go routes quite well. So that worked. I love Rashid Shaheed. And again, I think the Niners should sign him. I think he'd be a better use of money than Alec Pierce or Romeo Doubs. But your quarterback is Brock Purdy. And although I know Brock Purdy's aggressive and he wants to push the ball down the field, here are the facts. According to NFL Next Gen Stats, his turnover-worthy play percentage on deep passes 20 or more yards down the field, is 20%. Only ones that was 2025. The only quarterbacks with a higher turnover-worthy play percentage on deep throws. Tyrod Taylor 1, Tua number 2. Tua was at 20.5. Brock's at 20 flat. Number 4 was old ass Russell Wilson at 16.7. Number 5 was JJ McCarthy at 16.2. JJ, the biggest joke in the league. Tua got benched and is getting cut, and then Brock's right up there. So I'm not saying Brock is like Tua or JJ, but it seems like he should probably stop forcing it down the field because he doesn't have the arm for it, flat out. He's great at layering balls over the middle, 10 to 20 yards downfield. Those are intermediate throws. He's one of the better intermediate passers in the game because he can layer. When did people start saying layer throws? I never heard that shit 10 years ago, but I'm going to say it. He can layer throws. That's what it looks like when you layer a throw. Over the linebackers and in front of this. I love it, man. It's so good the way he does it. Darnold can't do it like that. But when he actually tries to throw it down the field, there's nothing on the throw. And they get picked off a lot. And he's had interception issues since he's gotten in the league, and they've only gotten worse every single year. So, no, not Alec Pierce. That's why Jawan Jennings is Brock's favorite wide receiver. Because it takes Jawan 8 years to get 20 yards down the field. Jawan's doing all his work 20 yards and in. And he's one of the best contested catch receivers in the league. Maybe better than Kittle. I don't know about that. but they're both great. That's why they're considering signing Romeo Doubs, because what is the point of signing a Rashid Shaheed or Alec Pierce when your quarterback is Brock? It's not matching up with his strengths. Jawan is. Dobbs is. Ayuk was, although there was so much more that Ayuk could do that Brock couldn't fully unlock. And theoretically, Jaden Daniels can, although Jaden Daniels is just like Brock in the sense that, hey, man, how many games are you going to play this year? Love your skill set. Love your moxie. Love your leadership. Love everything about you, man. But how many games are you actually going to play this year? Because if it's 7, if it's 9, then you're kind of killing the team because everyone's depending on you being upright and on the field. And if you don't do that for half a season, then like we're all spinning our wheels over here, man. Maybe we should get someone who's not quite as good as you, but can at least play 15, 16, 17 games.